Evet, şu anda İngiltere'deki ilk siyah bayan milletvekili Diane Abbot ile birlikteyiz. Diane Abbott'in başka bir özelliği daha var. İngiltere'deki İşçi Partisi'nin liderliği için adaylığını koydu ve adaylığını İşçi Partisi'ndeki çok insan destekledi. Bakalım liderlik yarışı başarılı olacak mı? Fakat önce Diane Abbott'la bütçe konusunda konuşmak istiyoruz. Thank you for accepting us in your lovely garden. I hear that you do your own gardening. Is that true?
Yes, one way I relax from politics and being a mother is to do my garden.
I'm now going to go into more serious subject, budget, the new budget, and as far as the benefits and housing benefit is concerned, what do you think about the new budget?
One issue which stands out is what's happening to benefits. Now, I know a lot of people are worried about benefit scroungers, but when it comes to housing benefit, people need to realise that only 1 in 8 of people claiming housing benefit are not working. And the reason so many people have to claim it in London is rents are so high. And what will happen with the cuts in housing benefit is gradually ordinary people will no longer be able to live in Hackney and Islington.
I want to show you this research that Evening Standard done, and you are Hackney MP, and it seems that in Hackney lots of people are going to be pushed out, because in Hackney average rent for 2-bedroom house in Central Hackney is 496, in Inner Hackney 350, and Inner East is 300.
I think the changes in housing benefit will push families out of areas like Hackney, because without housing benefit and with the cuts in housing benefit, they just won't be able to afford to live here, and you're going to see more and more people evicted and homeless.
There is one issue. I am quite well known in Turkish-speaking community, and I end up speaking to lots of people. And in Turkish-speaking community, lots of people this year have ended up voting for Tories. They say, look, I am working hard, I am paying taxes, but lots of people are sponging off the benefit system, using the benefit system. My taxes are getting wasted, and working people are not looked after by the Labour Party. What would you say to that? And if Labour came to power, what would you do to change that?
What I would say to them is watch and see what happens under the Conservatives. Anyone that voted Conservative or Lib Dem for that matter, thinking they would do more for them, is in for a terrible shock. This is the biggest cuts budget in many, many years, and everybody is going to suffer.
Ocak 2011'den itibaren yiyecek, çocuk giysileri ve kitaplar hariç bütün her şeyde katma değer vergisi %2.5 artarak %20'ye çıkacak.
I want to go into another point in the budget, that is the VAT rise. And would you say that VAT rise is going to hit some section of the society more, and whether it is an unfair tax?
VAT tax is an unfair tax because it hits poorer people more, because if you're poor, a greater proportion of what you earn or have in income is spent, and so you end up paying proportionately more on VAT. It's a regressive tax. I would rather have seen a wealth tax.
One more thing, I mean, people watching this might end up saying, look, there is a big budget deficit in this country, and we do not want to go bankrupt like Greece. Everyone has to do something. And if it was Labour, what would you do different compared to this budget?
Well, we would have had to have made cuts as well, and we would have had to put up taxes as well. But first of all, we would have found more of the money by putting up taxes and less through public sector cuts. And also the Tories are doing it, not just because they think they have to, but because they want to. They want to cut back the state. People need to remember that.
And the state should be bigger because it looks after everyone? Is that what you're saying?
Well, in an area like Hackney, people need a strong state. They need good state schools, they need hospitals, they need policemen, they need local housing, they need the things that the local state provides.
As an MP representing Hackney North and Stoke Newington, where there is a heavy Turkish-speaking population, What do you see their problems to be, and how would you help them if you win Labour leadership contest?
Well, one of the big problems which Turkish-speaking people have in Hackney has to do with immigration, whether they are able to bring their relatives in, whether they're able to go away and visit. We see a lot of people with problems with immigration. One of the things I would do if I was a candidate is improve our immigration system, clean it up, make it faster, make it fair. So that's one way. I think another issue of the Turkish community is education. You find a lot of Turkish children are not doing as well as they should do in school, and that's something that I try to work on, encouraging meetings with role models the children can look up to. But having said that, I think Turkish people's problems are much the same as everybody. I mean, they're worried about jobs, they're worried about homelessness, they're worried about their wage packet. And so if we can deal with those problems energetically, we'll go some way to locking in the votes of ethnic minorities.
You live in an area where there are lots of Turkish shops. Do you go to Turkish restaurants, and what's your favorite food, if so?
Oh, I go to I mean, Turkish restaurants are amongst the best restaurants in
And
Dalston.
Kurdish ones,
And yes, I mean, yeah, Turkish so amongst the best. I suppose I like what's my favourite thing? I like a really good kebab. You can't beat a really good kebab. But I'm very fussy about which. There's only a few shops I will go in for a kebab, but we have excellent ones here in Dalston.
And your local shop, is it Turkish?
Yes, I just went to pick up some groceries, and I went to my local corner shop, which is run by Turkish-speaking people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.